Guys, if you want to build and run and own and manage an automated website, then stay tuned. Hit that like, subscribe with the bell on, and also check out the link in the description. All right, I'm going to show you exactly how to build these sites. These sites make us thousands and thousands of dollars, not only through various different monetization channels, but we also flip these things for profits anywhere up to 2, 3, 400%. Okay, I'm talking about building a site in less than 10 minutes or 15 minutes, and paying for a domain name, basically a plugin, and then selling that site for 150, 200, sometimes 300, 400, and $500. And the reason we can do that, and the site's excluded from those calculations, guys. This site's worth over $10,000, $15,000. The reason it's worth that much money is because of the traffic it gets. Close to 1,000 users coming to the site every single week, and I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but if you have 1,000 people just hitting your site each and every single week, you're going to start to make money pretty quickly. Okay, we've dropped a little bit down here in the last 90 days. We've moved away from some of our marketing efforts because we're migrating this site into one of our private blog networks. This site is starting to pick up in Google, has tons of authority. If we just have a look, the site's not that pretty, but it does serve a purpose. It's for techies who want to come here and have a one place sort of dashboard of all the content relevant to sort of the technology sector. If we click on any one of these articles, it's going to take us to the actual article. If you can see, this article has 314 people look at it since June. All right, we don't drive any traffic to this. We just pull in the content. We provide value, and then we provide a link to where the article comes from. That's the service we provide for people out there. We're backlinking all over the place to all sorts of different companies, websites, content. We're driving massive amounts of traffic over to those people. And in the process, and people talk about, you're losing link juice and all of that kind of stuff. And, we do follow on all of our links, and we pass that love back to the companies that are providing the content for us. Okay, the content is just a snippet of information around a certain topic. We don't take the whole article. We just basically import just a portion of it, and it's all done through a plugin, automated plugin, all done automatically. And we're basically a one-stop shop for anything technology-wise, high-tech. I'm talking about high-tech here. And we link back to those guys and pass the love back to them. And through that model that I'm explaining here, we make a substantial amount of money. Not only that, these sites take us 10, 15, 20 minutes to set up. Depends on the type of site, how many categories and all of that kind of stuff you want to add. But typically the site is pretty quick to set up, from getting a domain, setting up hosting, installing WordPress, getting the theme installed, building the category list, getting the article import plugin configured for whatever content's going to be. We don't just do RSS feeds. We can pull in content from anything in the world, anything online, you name it. We don't need an RSS feed. We just take any URL out there on the net, we plug it into our RSS feed generator application that spits out an RSS feed link. We plug that into our WordPress plugin, and that starts within seconds to pull information, articles, and all sorts of data, videos, images, you name it. In this particular site, we don't do a lot of video stuff. It's mainly just content around articles, descriptions, white papers, all that kind of stuff. Trending relevant content around, high tech. And what's really, really cool about that is you can go to CPA networks and get VPN type offers and toolbars and various other things that are relevant to high tech, and start to promote it out through your site. Okay, we can build a technology-based blog like this in 15 minutes for you. That's not to say that it would take you that quick. There is a method that we use. There are templates that we use. There are plugins we know have our configuration are ready to go, and we code in the back end. We configure all that stuff directly into the database. So it's a lot quicker than going manually through checkboxes and various different bits of config. So my point here is we build these. Autoblogs are awesome. It brings in tons of traffic. You can see the last 90 days, like I said, primarily United States. We've got some of the other high-tech kind of countries out there that are also obviously linking to the site, grabbing content and visiting us. We have tons of direct links to the homepage. The articles themselves get tons of traffic, like I just showed you. Active users in the last 30 days, you can see 3,300 users. Now, if you had 3,300 users, and guys, this is unique visitors. This isn't the same guy coming 5 times. These are 3,300 different people coming to the website. Can you tell me that you cannot grab an email address from them and send them a promotion, or send them to an affiliate offer, or build a relationship with these people? I'm telling you now, our lists are huge, yeah, we do well. We are on Flipper and a number of other places, and we're making thousands and thousands and thousands every single month with our autoblog network type style and niche-based websites and autoblogs. Now we do article blogs as well. We've got health and fitness type blogs. Actually, let me just show you guys, because I'm pretty excited about this one. If I go to this one here, this is just articles. It's not pulling in news feeds. It's not pulling in content from websites. It's one website we get this stuff from. And you can see, you can start to link out to weight loss products, anxiety type of, products, books, whatever it is that people need help with, eating disorders, weight loss. This is a dashboard, a health and fitness dashboard that has articles and posts, and it's all automated. If I had to show you the back end of this, guy, you probably just want to call me right now and say, please build me one. My point here is that content is still king, and people talk about ClickFunnels, and they talk about funnel builders, and they talk about websites and blogs being dead and they're distracting. You still need to provide value regardless. And if you're just going to send someone down a funnel with no value, some people aren't really into all that. And to be honest, funnels and various other things like that are starting to really, really piss people off, I think, because they know what's coming. Upsells, downsells, OTOs, all of that kind of lame shit. We don't do that. We just provide content, and then we provide value through linking to helpful resources. That disclaimer, yes, we do get a percentage of whatever the selling price is, because we're marketers, right? We do market out there. And so I'm not going to hide behind that. All I'm trying to say is that people that say blogs are dead and websites are dead, it's bullshit. Excuse my French. It's just not true. So listen, Richard, I'm going to be basically building tons of these, and I can build you whatever you want. If you want something in, I don't know, you name a niche, and I'll get you content, and I'll put it in a website format for you, and I'll automate it for you, and you can stick up a lead capture, and then you can leave it, because the content itself will start to pick up some, viral and organic style traffic. I would suggest you do nudge it along a little bit, share it on social media, just get people to start coming in the site. Obviously, stuff takes work, guys. I'm not saying that these people just came here in one day. This is over months and months and months, and sometimes years, of people coming to this website and finding great value in it, and then linking to it, and then visiting it as soon as content is released. But we have other magical things that we do. Sorry, I know that sounds weird, but we have other things that we do to obviously help support the content, to help support the traffic, not generate the traffic, but we help promote you know, the site through various different channels, and you know, we'll happily share that with you guys as well. But I just wanted to really show you the site, show you that it's getting traffic, and it's right here. All right. Bearing in mind that I'm looking at Google Analytics here, it's Google traffic, right? So with that being said, you can have a look here. 1%, you had 621 users in September, 10 came back in October, which means a 0.41% of your users returned to your site. That doesn't seem like a lot, but can you see that 621 users in September? Yeah, I'm impressed with the site because I don't do anything to it, and it just runs and does its thing, and it's great. I've got all of these cool insights into how my site's performing, where the users come from, understanding trends, you know, the content analysis. It tells me what content is good, what content is no good, and understanding the user behavior and how they click around the site and how they navigate through the site. And the geographic analysis is freaking awesome too, because it helps me target offers to various different countries. All right, so I just wanted to show you guys exactly what it is that I'm doing with this particular site. You can have a site like this as well. Click the link in the description. There's actually an SEO blueprint of what we do for video SEO that helps rank the site as well, helps push traffic to the site. And you'll see for yourself that if you follow those basic principles in this SEO guide, I think it's 20 odd principles that we use for every single site or every single video. But the key thing here and the key takeaway, guys, is that I use whatever it is for video optimization, video SEO, hint, hint, I use on the posts as well on my site. All right. With that being said, stay tuned, like, subscribe, hit the bell button, check the link in the description. Please stay tuned. I've got a new channel. Obviously, this is new. We're going to be putting all of this content on this channel as soon as it goes live. You're going to be wanting to have a look at it because it's going to teach you how to build these. It's going to teach you what plugins we use, how we get the domain names, how we set up the website, how we set up hosting, how we install, how we configure, how we automate, and then we move on to the next site. And what I've just explained to you, you can do in 10 minutes once you have the blueprint of what we use to do that. With that being said, stay tuned, and I look forward to chatting to you guys real soon. Cheers.